An individual enterprise Royal Hope Total Care Center owned by a Nigerian philanthropist, Dr. Stella Agbayem, has commenced free training on pastry making, body skincare services, beauty and body work services for widows, youth, less privileged, the vulnerable, and anyone interested in acquiring a skill, adding the only criteria needed is genuinity about their situation. She said the center will by the end of the day support those who perform well after the training to help them start up their own place. Dr. Stella appealed on the federal government and private organizations to support her initiative as it would help curb joblessness and reduce the rate of crimes in society. A widow who is also a beneficiary, however, commended Dr. Stella Agbayem for the opportunity given, as the initiative will help her acquire skills and set up her own place by the end of the training.
My name is Dr. Stella Agbayem, and I'm glad to have all of you here to the opening ceremony of this hub. The name of the hub is Royal Hub. It's a total care center. Here we offer a range of services from skincare, beauty and body work. We make pastries, pizza, shawarma, everything. But the principal goal of opening here is to make this place a center of excellence for training of the vulnerable population, youths, widows, and all those who are interested in acquiring skills for their well-being, for the future of the youth of this nation, and the widows who are jobless, who have no one to help them. This place is open for them to get training, and at the end of the day, if they do well, the best of our trainees, we give them support for them to move on with life and be able to set up their own places and continue with life. We hope that they are able to, like for the widows, which I'm one of them, we hope that they will be able to help them set up things to look after their children and their families. No, we don't have any cost attached to anyone that wants to have skills, so long as they're among the vulnerable population that I identified earlier. We are going to train them free of charge. We'll be interested in having the government and even the private sector to assist in empowering this vulnerable population, because we feel that in doing this, we are going to be able to help them keep up with their well-being, and then help stop the gravity of crime in the society. So we do social work, we do health outreaches, and we do empowerment programs other than what we do here, to be able to help people even in the states. Like down in my state in Anambra, we do things like that. We get widows and vulnerable children, we are able to feed them and help them establish businesses. We are having an official opening for this hub today, but we hope and pray that it's a lifelong thing. My experience being a widow, before I became a widow, I didn't know that there were a lot of people that were actually suffering. But losing my husband 4 years ago exposed me to a lot of things in the rural areas. I had the opportunity to meet with the vulnerable population. I had the opportunity to see widows that couldn't even afford to have a shelter over their head. They didn't even have food for themselves, not to talk of their children. A lot of them, their children are out of school, and we want to use this opportunity to address such issues within our capacity.
I came here for help, and I'm a widow. I want this organization to help me and my children. I want him to train me, and also I need money to establish another business.
They said they are going to establish whoever that is perfect after the training. Will you be happy to be established by them?
Yes.
And are you going to do it exactly?
Yes.
So what will you tell them?
I want to tell them that as they started this business, that God will started with them, and we earn it successfully, and people that they see us will join us, and we also train other people. I'm not the only one. They will train other people the way that they train me, so that God will bless them in Jesus' name.